Hello, and welcome back to Driftwood Narrative. Let your eyes close and your body relax as we begin our story of a brave young boy and the mighty north wind. Once in a small, tidy cottage, nestled deep in the forest, lived a poor but kind woman and her son. They didn't have much, but they were content. One evening, the woman was busy in her kitchen, getting ready to bake a loaf of bread. She set a bowl of fine white flour on the table. Suddenly, a great gust of wind swept down from the hills, rattling the windows and whistling down the chimney. It rushed into the kitchen with a mighty whoosh, and before they could even blink, it had snatched the bowl of flour and carried it away, scattering it into the cold air. The mother sighed, a little tear in her eye. "Oh dear," she said, "now we cannot make bread." The boy, seeing his mother's sadness, spoke up. "Don't you worry, mother. I will go to the north wind and ask him to give back your flour." He put on his warmest woolen cap and set out, his small boots crunching on the frosty ground. He walked and walked, following the path of the wind, until he came to a tall, icy mountain. At the very top, in a cave carved of ice, he found the north wind. He was big and blustery, with a beard of swirling clouds and eyes like winter stars. "Hello, young one," boomed the north wind. "What brings you to my home?" "Oh, mighty north wind," the boy said bravely. "You stole my mother's flour. It was all we had. Please, will you give it back?" The north wind, surprised to be spoken to so directly, grumbled thoughtfully. "I don't have your flour anymore," he said, "but I can give you something else." He handed the boy a small, clean cloth, folded neatly. "This is a magic tablecloth," he explained. "Say to it, 'Cloth, set a table with food,' and it will do just that." The boy thanked the north wind and began his journey home. It was growing late, and he stopped for the night at a little inn. He was hungry, but the innkeeper said there was no food. "That's all right," the boy said with a smile. He took out his cloth and said softly, "Cloth, set a table with food." Instantly, the tablecloth unfolded and was covered with warm bread, steaming soup, and honeyed butter. He ate until he was full. The innkeeper, a greedy man, saw this, and while the boy was sleeping, switched the magic cloth with an ordinary one. In the morning, the boy continued his journey. He got home and proudly showed his mother the cloth. "Look, mother," he said, "cloth, set a table with food." But nothing happened. The cloth was just a cloth. The boy was heartbroken. So he walked all the way back to the north wind. The north wind, seeing the boy again, grumbled even more mightily. "He stole your gift, did he? Well, take this instead." He gave the boy a wooden ram. "This is a magic ram," he said. "Say to it, 'Ram, drop money,' and it will drop coins." The boy took the ram and returned to the same inn. Again, he used his magic gift, and the ram began to drop shiny coins. The greedy innkeeper, seeing this, once again switched the magic ram for a regular one, while the boy slept. The boy returned home with the ordinary ram, and his mother was sadder than ever. So he went back to the north wind a third time. This time, the north wind was truly blustering. "That innkeeper again! Here," he said, giving the boy a carved stick. "This is a magic stick. If someone steals from you again, just say, 'Stick, beat them.'" The boy took the stick and went straight back to the inn. He hid the stick under his jacket and showed the innkeeper what he had. The innkeeper, thinking it was another magic gift, waited until the boy was asleep and stole the stick. But just as he grabbed it, the boy cried, "Stick! Beat him!" And the stick began to dance and tap the innkeeper, chasing him all around the inn. The innkeeper was so afraid that he begged the boy to stop. He promised to give back the magic cloth and the magic ram, and never to be greedy again. The boy, satisfied, took his gifts and returned home. He and his mother were never hungry again, and they often shared their bounty with their neighbours. And the north wind, having finally helped the boy, rested quietly and gently in his home on the mountain top. The story of the boy who went to the north wind reminds us that a little bit of bravery and patience can lead to wonderful things. Finding your way home after a long journey is a beautiful feeling, just like the feeling of settling into your warm bed at the end of a long day. Now, take a deep, soft breath and let yourself drift away into a peaceful sleep. Until next time, sweet dreams.